So yesterday was an awesome day, and I actually saw the show. First of all, huge shout out to Jimmy Dore's new special, stand-up special. Jimmy Dore, grab him by the pussy, the poussoir. All right. I mean, hey, you know, life gives you trouble. You got to grab it as you should all the time, every time. But hey, make sure you ask first. All right. Stand on business. But Jimmy Dore did a live stream special, and you know what? I want to make sure that it's a okay to at least share some of it. And you know what? The thing is, Jimmy, it's my pleasure to share this and have everyone in our viewing audience just enjoy some 6 minutes of laughter. All right, check out the full video on Jimmy Dore's channel. We shared it on the Hardlands Media X account on our Facebook page, and I think we even posted it on our Discord, or I think on the Jimmy Dore Discord. Everyone check it out. Much love to Jimmy, and let's enjoy some laughter, shall we? I think we deserve to laugh.
They go, Jimmy, I know you support gay people. You know who doesn't? Hamas. Hamas does not support gay people, Jimmy. What do you say to that? And I go, oh, I didn't know that. I guess we should slaughter their children. Tough jokes for tough times, folks. I have friends that tell me, they go, Jimmy, you know, Israel's our only democracy in the Middle East. Yeah, you know why? Because we overthrew all the other democracies so we could steal their fucking oil. They go, yeah, you know, having Israel as our ally in the Middle East is like having our own aircraft carrier in the Middle East. And I was like, unfortunately, that aircraft carrier has a concentration camp right in the middle of it. Isn't that tough jokes, tough times, tough jokes. And they do, you know what? They try to get you to go along with the war. They try to go, you know, that Hamas cut the heads off of 40 babies. Which they didn't do that, right? That was propaganda, which got debunked. But even if they did, my advice to Hamas is that you don't start by chopping their heads off. You do what the Israelis do. You start by chopping the heads of their penis off, then you work your way up. It's a circumcision joke, folks. That's what that is right there. That's a circumcision. But that's how they do it, right? They do it. Remember when they wanted to get Barack Obama to bomb Syria? So what they would do was they would show a picture of an Al-Qaeda guy chopping the head off of somebody on cable news with a kitchen knife. Do you remember? They would do that all the time. And they were like, look, they're chopping their heads off with a kitchen knife. They're barbarians. And I was like, oh my God, that they are barbarians. Why don't they do what we do and just blow their heads off with a nice Christian bomb? Made by Christians in a Christian bomb factory. That's what Jesus would do. This is the tough part of the set. You're getting through it. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. I know. Some wow. I know. This is fucking this is what I.
Now, I don't know what's going on with YouTube buffering, but Mr. Moto So, if YouTube is buffering, I don't know what's going on, because you know what? I remember at one point in time when YouTube was buffering on Friday, all of a sudden our viewing audience number went from 160, from 180 to a whopping 0. I remember that.
And you know, some people say that, you know, people don't like Benjamin Netanyahu in Israel. Did you know that? I saw a news report. Thousands of people surrounded Benjamin Netanyahu's house to protest, not his office, his house. Thousands of people to protest. And then I was like, oh, I feel a lot better about the Israeli people, you know? And then someone told me, no, they're not protesting Gaza, what he's doing. They're protesting that he screwed with the Supreme Court. And I was like, isn't that like protesting Hitler because you want more bike lanes? I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm not going to not do these jokes. So anyway, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys are doing good. I had a Zionist last show actually get upset and attacked me. and I had to take him hostage. And
Don't worry, Jimmy. You're gonna have him for a while. You're gonna have him for a while. I mean, I think those hostages are still over there in Gaza. Shouldn't they? Shouldn't that have been the priority before you turn it all into a moonscape?
he paraglided in. Anyway, I know. It's tough for me. It's because some people say that the Israelis wanted this to happen. Benjamin Netanyahu wanted that October 7th attack to happen, and that's why they didn't respond for a couple of hours. And I was like, well, maybe all the Israel soldiers just ate lunch and didn't want to get a cramp. I don't know. Maybe they're on the phone with their mothers. You know, those Jewish mothers can talk. The point is, that sounds like a crazy conspiracy theory that you're telling me Israel wanted Hamas to attack. It's tough for me, the whole Gaza thing, because my favorite comedians growing up were always Jewish comedians, right? And so now it's kind of tough. You know, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I never met a Jewish person until I moved to Hollywood to do comedy. And then that changed. And
And by the way, there's actually on the south side. South side is becoming more diverse because of gentrification. But yeah, the whole hodgepodge of people moving on the south side of Chicago. You know, it's very nice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep quiet about it because I don't want to get in trouble. But there's some interesting developments happening in the neck of the woods on the south side of Chicago. But I don't want to get in trouble now. I don't want to get in too much trouble.
I moved into a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. No kidding. And the first weekend I was there, right down the street at a movie theater, they're having a Jewish film festival. And I was going to go, but $15. The point. So I remember when I first moved there, I went to lunch with a friend, and he brought another friend with him. And I said, hey, what's your friend's name? He said, oh, that's Steve Rosenthal. And I'm like, oh, he's Jewish. I didn't even know he was Jewish. He doesn't look Jewish, which I know now. You're not supposed to say that. And my friend got mad at me. He goes, Jimmy, what does a Jew look like to you? And I was like, I don't know. I live in a Hasidic neighborhood, and they're always wearing the disguise. I don't know why those guys don't rob a bank every day, you know? The cop shows up. What do he look like? Fucking everybody around here. But of course, they don't rob banks. Anyway, the point is,
I don't rob them. What do I do? Anyways, no. Hush you by.
that joke's in your head. I was going to say they're good people. You're trafficking in anti-Semitic tropes in your head. I hope you're happy. The media. Thank you, Austin.
All right. First of all, again, huge shout out. I got one more good piece because definitely want to give a shout out to Jimmy, man. Jimmy's been really great, and I want to give a shout out to all the good work that he's done back in the day, and also looking forward to him coming to Chicago. I believe it's going to be in September, so I got nothing but love for that. I'll hopefully be able to check it out soon.
I don't have many friends after COVID, right? I told the truth about COVID, and yeah, you want to experience social distancing, tell people the truth about Tony Fauci. They'll stay away from you. And I'm not saying that the COVID-19 vaccine doesn't work. All I'm saying is everybody I know who got the COVID-19 vaccine then got COVID. Is that how vaccines work now? Could you imagine if we all got the polio vaccine and in the same year we all got polio? I'd be like, hey, I don't think that polio vaccine works. Why do you say that, Jim? I got fucking polio.
I'll be posting a full link when I clip this. It'll be available for everyone to check out. But look, I watched the whole thing. I had a lot of fun. treated myself to a nice little steak dinner. Got it at the grocery store. I made myself a nice sweet potato. Got myself a nice little glass of some ice cold Coca-Cola. Because I'm not drinking anymore. I know, removing alcohol from my body forever. Period. All the time, every time. But it was great seeing Jimmy Dore special. And I wish you all the best, and also for his tour to come here in the city of Chicago as well. So there you go. And I just gotta say this: it was great. Thank you, Jimmy. Wanted to definitely give you a shout out because you ask you're doing a lot of great stuff. So keep on doing the great work, and all the best to you on your tour. So the full videos, everyone. These were just some highlights. Posted on social media. Check out the full show. Give it a like. All right, because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So there you go. So shout out to Jimmy. And after all, I live by this philosophy. Chicago helps out Chicagoans. Okay, that's how we do it. All right, that's how we do it in the Windy City. All right, we don't do no backstabbing or snake stuff. We work together and we fight and build a better future. All right, and we're gonna handle it Chicago style. Why? Because it's the Chicago way, and there are good people in Chicago, as it should be.